I mean, it's old. I'm old. Old crickety. I was pregnant, and that was 2014. So you got to remember that, like, maybe, I don't know, because I don't watch TV. If they are airing anything, these shows are so, I mean, it's old. I'm old. Old crickety. Old crickety. But yeah, 8 years ago. That's a long time. I'm telling you my age. That's a long time. Yeah, there's been a lot of changes. A lot of changes.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
I mean, I feel good and crickety crackety. But look, I don't have a problem with getting old. It's, I'm scared. I ain't gonna lie, but I know that that's the natural. It's natural. Okay. It's how life is just gonna unfold. Actually, Pretty Angie, is it Pretty Angie? Yes. Good morning. I do have. I don't know if I can say. Maybe I can say. So I filmed for Reasonable Doubt on Hulu. I did that maybe a month or so ago. So I'll be doing that. That should be coming out. Also, I am doing another movie that is getting ready to shoot at the end of October. So I'll be shooting that. And can't say too much on that yet. And then I just did a self-tape yesterday for another show. So God willing, fingers crossed. Yeah. It's so cool though. So let me tell you. So yesterday I was working, right, with patients. And a girl came in and she was like, I know who you are. And I was like, okay, I get these every now and again. And she was so sweet. I had to scan her, right? And we were just kind of like talking, and she was just kind of like asking me, like, how did you get into this? All these things. How long have I been doing this? I was like, 15 years, girl. She was like, what? And she was actually telling me how she had been doing the job she was in that field of medicine. And she was like, you stay current with your license and all these things. And I'm like, girl, yeah. Number one, I actually like what I do. Number two, I'm not losing my license. I don't care how much I'm into this, in the reality, and I'm keeping my license because I like what I do. But yeah, we had a really good conversation. She was a sweet girl. And
if you're seeing this ad, it's actually kind of a miracle that you're seeing it. Only a couple hundred people at a time get to see it, or I would just have too many applications. Long story.
Ma'am, it's a lot. It's a lot for you sisters out here. Almost enough to make you feel bad.
Yeah, she was just like asking me all the questions about like how I'm able to kind of be in that world and be in medicine. And when I think about it, when I say it out loud, I'm just like, man, I'm super grateful that I've been able to do both things and that I didn't give up on one because of the other. Like,
ma'am, you had no talent to be giving up on anything.
I get to do both. And Red, girl, don't say I'm talking too much. Are you supposed to come in here and stare at me? I gotta talk. I'm supposed to be quiet. You like, girl. And I do talk, so I agree with you. But you supposed to come in here and what? I'm supposed to just stare into the phone or what, honey? No, the heck. I think people just be saying things just to say them. Like, I see you, boo boo.
So she's back in the health field because she says she never got rid of her licensing for the health industry because she was on TV and she was fucking other dudes with money. So it's almost like she knew she would be back at this point.
You pretty too, girl. You funny too. I'm like, y'all just be. I do care about people in health field. Okay, I love and I live for medicine. I am not one of those people. If I see somebody, I'm running to them and literally trying to help. Oh, Red, if you want to know why I did anything that I did in my life, I actually just recently did an interview with Carlos King. I think that that's going to be coming out actually this week. And there's a lot that I talk about, things that I have not talked about, things that I have not spoken about because
Ma'am, you was a woman who was getting fucked by so and so and so and so. That made you popular. You could have stayed in the health field and been a nobody. And you should kiss America's ass that they could provide some shit like that. That you get to just have this pussy that was called, you know, a dirty bitch for the most part. And you sit your ass up here like you a decent person.
for some reason felt so shut down to not speak about my truth and what I went through and shame maybe.
Ain't no maybe. You know it was shameful. Your popularity came because you misused your pussy. Well, we don't know what it is, but it turns out to be a misuse. If you back working medical field, your pussy didn't pan out. So all of the cheating, all of the this and all of that, look where it got you.
And feeling like I was going to be judged and, you know, those natural feelings that we humans have. But no. I realized that I have a testimony. And I also realized that my truth is my truth. And also, you don't have to hurt anybody in your truth when you speak it out loud. But yeah, so I did do an interview, and it was beautiful because I think I spoke from a place of I don't know, I think I'm in a place of peace, and I think that God is really working through me for real.
Right. Here we go. Let's do it.
A tour 5 decades in the making. Air Supply.
I don't really care to gossip. I don't really want to be, if it's my life, I don't have a problem talking about it. Because I mean, it's my life. But I don't care about gossiping about, you know, if you were on the show, I was never going to talk about what you had going on. I don't know what you got going on. And I really, truly do not care, you know? So I was able to maintain privacy in that manner because I only merely tried to focus on what me and O had going on or what was truly going on in my life at the time.
How did you and Omar?
Oh, come on, man. They got this sassy ass nigga doing the interview. Are you serious?
I don't want to peep this out. You know, I didn't think anything of it, but he was so nice to me, you know, and I'm so grateful because I mean, we end up becoming roommates and everything after that. Like when, yeah, it goes.
How fast did you and Omarion like move in together, and became like a couple?
Maybe within a year.
Oh, that's not too.
Yeah, but I mean, like we just like spent a lot of time together.
Yeah,
we spent like a lot of time together, and we became really good friends. I think maybe I moved in around month 9, but like we weren't like
I want to know which one of them niggas that she fucked. Who can she get back with, or is she just out here now? How does this play out for this bitch? I mean, I'm sure some dumbass nigga married a bitch. So is she in the phase that, I mean, because, I mean, niggas like bitches, man. It don't even matter what the bitch did, you know? It don't matter anymore.
I stayed in one room and he stayed in the other. Like we weren't sleeping together. It wasn't any of that. He was traveling. He was doing 106 and Park things, and he would come back and be like, "Yeah, I met this girl," and we would banter. It was that kind of relationship, and I'm like, "Oh, so how was it? You know, y'all did what whoop up the bam?" And he's like, "Yeah," and it's like we were that close.
Y'all weren't intimate.
I mean, at a point we did get intimate, yeah. But even still, I was like, because we were friends, so it wasn't
like if somebody fucks my pussy, it matters. Obviously, I just left the other dude, right? She left a Fizz or she left a Marion. Whatever the case is, she just admitted that you can fuck her pussy and it don't matter.
But still, I was like, because we were friends, so it wasn't get intimate, yeah. But still, I was like, because we were friends.
We was intimate, so it didn't even matter. When people fuck me, it's not like I'm looking for a relationship, or when they fuck me, it means anything to my pussy.
I mean, at a point we did get intimate, yeah. But even still, I was like, because we were friends. So it wasn't like, it wasn't like
Please, I want to hear how you word how your pussy don't matter. I want to hear this shit.
Friends. So it wasn't like, it wasn't like I think we really just took our time. Really. And maybe that's why he the father of my kids. Because at a point, we really had a level of trust. But we didn't rush. Like, we didn't rush. He messed with girls. He knew that I had dated guys. We were roommates. We danced.
Y'all weren't exclusive.
No, not until maybe like a year and some change afterwards, when he was like, I'm good. I'm good on this. Because I said, you sure? I remember being like, you sure you don't want to get this out your system?
Well, hold on. You was fucking other people, so why is it out of his system? Damn. There you have it, guys. These bitches can fuck. You hear me? They can fuck niggas and it don't matter. So she was fucking somebody else, but she was telling Omarion, yo, you sure you got all the fucking out of your system? Like, what type of woman is this?
You don't need no more. You don't want to get out your system. He was like, no, I'm good. And I was like, okay, so we can do it. And he took me to Paris and asked me to be his girlfriend in Paris.
This gay ass,
what's his sign?
unfucking believable. We not doing that.
You mean what you say? You say, so in Paris, was that
prior? I think, like, even in our friendship, there was a level of safety that we both created for each other. And I think there was a level of trust.
Okay, so she broke up with Omarion and she dated the other nigga. All right.
Here, the other.
Are you LLC curious?
So Omarion is the one that she just, this bitch is a whore.
I'm not gonna meet up with you to go eat. I'm actually gonna feel the feelings that I'm feeling right now. I'm gonna take a walk. I'm gonna feel this today, and I'll hit you tomorrow.
Are you LLC curious? Wondering, is it time to make my business official? With Busy.
Did therapy teach you that, or was the lead?
Aramome was one of them. Ari, another. Just like, we'll take some time. We'll stay. You want to stay for 5 days? Great. Okay, cool. We're gonna just grab some clothes and we'll come back. And so everybody was just coming and tapping in with me and making sure that I was like doing all right. And I needed that at that time more than I think anyone truly knows. So,
did you go to rehab?
I did not. No, it wasn't like that. Like, I always socially drank.
Yeah.
Cool. But when I lost my dad,
it compounded. It was
no. I'm gonna leave this video. I don't want to hear this gay nigga talking, but no, when you lost your dad and you ran to the bottle, that's what you always wanted to do. Like, I don't know what type of new society you motherfuckers are in where she was already a lush and use her daddy as an excuse to drink more. The bitch is a whore, son.
This is a cautionary tale, ladies. Be prepared for a man to switch up on you at the worst possible time of your life, during a pregnancy or right after, during postpartum. In Apryl Jones' case, she just opened up about her split with the singer Omarion in 2016. And she said that he just came back from a vacation in Dubai and said he can't do this anymore. He wants to break up. Mind you, she was postpartum with a new baby.
Hold on. The bitch Apryl just said, look, we was fucking other people, so her pussy didn't matter. But this is the type of confusing narratives, dog. And this, I'm gonna say it like this. This is because you niggas allow this shit. I'm gonna say it like that. You allow all this shit.
Life, because there's different things that matter to different people. But I feel like
women start to wake up if they didn't get in their 20s and they didn't get in their 30s, they get it in their 40s. And what they get in their 40s is, and the reason why sometimes women get in their 40s because they're done with being outside, right? So 20s, they were living their best life. Yay, we're living our best life. 30, you start to settle down a little bit, but you got a coin because you're probably doing well in your career. So you're traveling and you're still kind of living your best life. And then in your 40s, like,
here we go, guys. Systemic programming. I mean, she act like she's saying something that they all say it. Now we're gonna have to interpret that living your best life means fucking. That's what we're gonna have to use that as, because they don't want to say it.
But I feel like women start to wake up if they didn't get in their 20s and they didn't get in their 30s, they get it in their 40s. And what they get in their 40s is, and the reason why sometimes women get in their 40s because they're done with being outside, right? So
what does being outside mean? Fucking. Fucking.
20s, they were living their best life. Yeah.
Living their best life in their 20s. Fucking.
Hey, we're living our best life. 30, you start to settle down a little bit, but you got a coin because you're probably doing well in your career. So you're traveling and you're still kind of living your best life.
30s, you're kind, you're settling down, but you still fucking.
And then in your 40s, like, okay, party's over. I want somebody to be in the house with me.
After all that fucking 2 decades and a half, they want somebody to be in the house with them. That's what you call systemic programming. How can everybody have the same story? I'll tell you what. It's just like getting a BBL. I told y'all I was watching The Golden Bachelor. The bitch was 63 and she had a boob job. She had a boob job. She was 63 and her titties was sitting, you know, but she was one of those white women where they get the skin cancer, where the skin turned darker. It's not white everywhere. The only part that was white was where she had her bra and her bikini on the front side of her nipple, her breast, and the rest of her shit had that, you know, that skin cancer white look. I mean, she was 63, but she got a fucking boob job. And that's what these bitches, I don't know. And maybe it's they think you niggas will fuck anything. I think that's what it is. You 63 with a boob job. I mean, the prince would do just about anything for the right price. But if we going off straight, I'm meeting you. I'm not fucking you because you got a boob job and you 63. That's not fun to me.
And now you start to get serious. And now you might start chasing a man who's been being chased his whole life. And you can't understand why he doesn't want you.
Ma'am, you promote that programming. You are that programming. So what happens now, fellas? What happens now is this is where the justification come up. So she just named 3 decades of fucking. And now she's going to justify why she can't get a man, well, you know, for the rest of the women.
Being chased his whole life. And you can't understand. I want somebody to be in the house with me. 30, you start to settle down a little bit, but you got a coin because you're probably doing well in your career. So you're traveling and you're still kind of living your best life. And then in your 40s, like, okay, party's over. I want somebody to be in the house with me. And now you start to get serious. And now you
start to get serious at 45.
Career, so you're traveling and you're still kind of living your best life. And then in your 40s, like, okay, party's over. I want somebody to be in the house with me. And now you start to get serious. And now you might start chasing a man who's been being chased his whole life. And you can't understand why he doesn't want you because you're so used to getting what you want. That kind of sometimes happens.
Hold on. Ma'am, ma'am, you talking to a street regular dummy. And for you to sit there and say, now you can't get what you want when you saying in your 20s, 30s, and 40s, you didn't want this. It's impossible for you to get what you want. Talk about because you always got what you want. You did not always get what you want unless it was just fucking. It's a systemic program.
you might start chasing a man who's been being chased his whole life, and you can't understand why he doesn't want you because you're so used to getting what you want. That kind of sometimes happens to women in their 40s. Did that happen to me personally? No, it didn't. Because let me tell you something about me. I'm gonna be honest. I just will not chase a man.
Justification. Justification for why she can't close the deal. I mean, because I think the sisters need to come out and say, look, sisters need to come out and say this. I know I got a pussy between my legs and men want it. But it's something about me, the reason why I don't want to be with a man or whatever. I don't know if it's that I like to fuck random dicks. Fucking my pussy don't garner any sort of love. Just say all the reasons why you don't want to be with a man, because for you to have a pussy and not want to be with a man, it's either because your pussy old and fucked up or you just want to fuck. No, it ain't about that, Prince. I was just saying I don't need a man because I got my career. I live in Beverly Hills, so like needing a man, I would say is to, fuck. All right. We're saying the same thing. You're a whore.
You want. That kind of sometimes happens to women in their 40s. Did that happen to me personally? No, it didn't. Because let me tell you something about me. I'm gonna be honest. I just will not chase a man. I will never chase a man because I want to be treated a certain way. And
there you have it, guys. I would not. This is called justification of why you don't have a man. Because I want to be treated a certain way. Who determines what that is? I do. How do the man know that he's doing it and he could be confident that this effort is going to hold over time? Man, you 45.
dated men who, like, I had girlfriend requirements with men who literally were used to just dating women with no title. And I'm like, not me, Jack. If you want me, either I'm your girlfriend or I'm moving around. Period.
I could respect that, because you always got to say, I'm fucking other people so we can know you a whore. See, because I know that the women nowadays, they don't believe that fucking other people make them a whore anymore. And it's weird because they on some Diddy shit. They like, well, he got money though. Well, Diddy got money, so he could, rub semen on his nipples and all that shit. He got money, so she could be a whore because she got money. I don't know.
Not me, Jack. If you want me, either I'm your girlfriend or I'm moving around. Period. And I stand by that. Like, I feel like if you really, especially if you want marriage, bare minimum, you got to learn the man that will at least make you a girlfriend. It's so crazy that there's a lot of men that don't want to make a girl their girlfriend. Well, the high demand men can't sometimes understand the reason why a woman should get the title of him. Alejandro, I want to bring you back in because we talked about this. And I asked you, was you ready for a girlfriend? And what did you say to me?
Depending what she brings to my life.
You said table.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, depending what she brings to the table.
A man is saying that in order for him to crown a girl as his girlfriend, it depends on what she brings to the table. What does that mean? Break it down for the people who might not understand.
This will happen to you black people. You still gotta figure this shit out. What side are you on? Who's supposed to bring to the table? This, that. All for some pussy. This is wild. They have stripped you black niggas from any sort of swag. You square niggas make the hood niggas look good. I go to the hood, them dirty niggas talking to them bitches. Them dirty niggas getting them bitches. I was out there tonight. I saw some fat, drunk, light-skinned nigga. He had a nice haircut though. He had a sort of a big back bitch, and he had a slim bitch. And he was drunk. She had a cup of liquor. And they was going where they was going. The slim one was holding his hand, saying, "Don't worry, baby, I got you." And they hood dusty ass people. You know what I mean? They, niggas is getting it, man. At least on the dirty level. I don't know what it is on this middle level, because ain't none of these bitches rich, besides Kendra, but all the other bitches, they ain't rich like that. But they believe they're better than that drunk, dusty dude with his 2 bitches. While they sitting home sipping fucking wine out of a nice glass, watching fucking who the fuck knows what. You know what I mean? Them bitches is running that nigga pockets, taking a little extra money because he drunk and sloppy, fucking them, getting them out the way quick, balling. And they possess a swag that, obviously she got more money, so it's the wildest shit, man. They got this masculine trait. She got more money than them bitches, so she like, well, I'm better than you, bitch. I got more money. I ain't got to be out here with the dirty. I'm going to just wait till I find me a man, just like Kendra.
Well, right now I'm in a point in my career that I'm ascending. A lot of things are going my way. So I would love somebody who can help me keep that momentum instead of slowing it down.
Look at this fake bitch. This bitch. Ain't nothing that nigga said that should make her face be like this. Ain't shit he said. She know that story already. But then again, this is what happened to you black niggas. She got some, we don't know, the motherfucker sounds Spanish or whatever. That's who she presents for you niggas. And the bitches. She presents somebody that nobody will be able to obtain, not on some shit. He's looking for some bitch to bring something to his life. Like what? Like what? Bitches are done being you niggas secretaries, B. Bitch rather go work for the hospital.
I asked ChatGPT the same question on my ad creatives 4 times and got 4 different answers.
I've dealt with people that, especially in our business, they don't like the attention being given to, their partner. And they get jealous, they cause problems that are not necessary. And so if somebody that has the same ambition as me and help me,
Okay, so you want that Jay-Z Beyonce, package, like we're both out here getting
that would be nice.
That would be nice. Okay.
That's when you know she talking to a meatball. That's when you know she talking to a meatball. But a lot of men believe in that shit. A lot of men believe in a power couple dynamic. They really do. And that's why we call all that stuff the Old Testament. You niggas are so stuck in the Old Testament that bitches could say your talking points and you be like, yeah, that's what I want. Because you're a fucking clown. These bitches you got a straight black and white walkway to your ass. No sophistication, no nuance. Just a black and white path to you. That's how they get to play with you. Oh yeah, because you want the Jay-Z. Yeah, I want it like that. Well, why you don't got it?
Jay-Z Beyonce, package, like we're both out here getting
that would be nice.
That would be nice. Okay. So it's interesting because shout out to my friend Russell, who says a man should, like, well, I think there's difference because Russell is also single right now too, and you're single. But it's interesting. And guess what? I know this to be true. I know that men, when they settle down, they're settling down with a woman who they deemed in some way is bringing something that's different. Like, I have a theory, and it's the Kendra G theory, because, there's so much conversation. You got to be a 7, you got to be an 8, you got to be a 9. I said, when men settle down, they settle down with a 1. And what I mean by that is she is one of 1. She brings something that no other woman brings. And that, whatever that specialness is, it can't be determined by me. It has to be determined by that man. And
there you go, guys. When bitches can start telling you about you, you done fucked up. Only thing she supposed to be saying about you is you an asshole, you a jerk. I love you. I hate you. Sorry, guys.
And he could tell you. I can't tell you. I can't speak for him. But when a man is in high demand, you know, he has a lot of options of women. And normally they're all beautiful. And when one goes, because the way men operate, I feel.
Listen to that, guys. The way men operate. They talking about you, player. The way men operate. That's what y'all allowed. Because you ran that Old Testament into the ground. That she could tell you the way you operate. And she's right.
Normally they're all beautiful. And when one goes, because the way men operate, I feel like men don't date with a scarcity. Is the word scarcity? Scarcity? Can I get the words together? Try like
Scarcity.
Y'all know I'm dyslexic. Scarcity. Men. I'll say this. Men of.
Man, we know you dyslexic. We know you bald-headed. We know a lot about you. You know, we know you want different eggplants in your pussy.
The men that people consider high value men, for the sake of this conversation, they don't date with a scarcity mindset. They date like if you don't work out, another woman is coming. That's how they normally date, unless they have met their one-on-one factor.
And guess what they doing? Stealing your swag jacking your ass. They're stealing your playbook, player. That's what they're doing now. Because you let the Old Testament be the black and white path to you in your heart. They're stealing it now. Seeing if you'll follow their shit. See that? And pay. You don't pay? They'll rather be by themselves and just fuck niggas that they can't monitor their eggplant and risk their pussy of disease. Poor pussy maintenance.
Right? And also that's the cloth of who they are too. Like, you know, obviously we've been talking about Sierra and Russell Wilson.
Whoa!
How many?
Whoa, Bernie. Nah, I don't like to hear that, son. Bernie. Holla at me, son. I don't like to hear that. That's crazy. That's a bad story, my nigga.
Years now, the baby Future. How old Future? However old baby Future is. That's how long we've been talking about Sarah and Russell Wilson. But Russell Wilson, that's in his DNA. The type of man that he is who he is. He wanted to have a wife that he could build a family with. I also think people.
If you have Snap or Medicaid, you may qualify for a free iPhone or Samsung, plus up to 10 gigabytes of data. Apply online in just 2 minutes. We'll ship it to you for free. Phones are limited, so visit tagmobile.com to check your eligibility today.
Oh my fault, son. I had to get my tea, B.
Also forget, yes, he loves on baby Future, but Sierra also gave him 3 children, and Sierra is one of the top black women on the planet. So I want.
This is what happens. You niggas let these stories be told. This is wild. These bitches should love America, man, that they're allowed to do this shit.
People understand this when we talk about Sierra. Please understand, she is not no average black woman. Never was, never. I mean, she never will be. I know Sierra in real life. Always loved her. And one thing I will say about Sierra, I know I come from radio, so I interviewed her very early on in her career. And I remember doing an interview with her, and she told me she would be married by the age of 30. And I was like, girl, no, you have a career, you have a life. Like, this is like goodies. I'm talking to her. She's like, no, I'm going to be married by the age of 30. And she was.
So that shows that it's very much possible. Single mother, whatever. If you want to get married, you will. You don't let people slip away. That's good for you. Unless you want to do podcasts and be fucked later that night, because all you do is drink, fuck, and make your money. Do your thing, boo. Do your thing. Yo, Bernie, you can holler at me if you want to, man.
Here, like I'm sober, telling there's somebody there. At least I do that is surround. I can tell about enough. So I want.
And yeah, I mean, I was always, like I said, a social drinker. So
I was always a social drinker. You know what we call that in the hood? Hey, Bernie, you know what we call a social drinker in the hood? A functioning addict.
areas, right? But yeah, I mean, I was always, like I said, a social drinker. So I was fine. But it went to the grief that I was like, okay, buddy. This I knew for myself. I was like, this ain't right.
Yeah.
You know, because things was changing.
What I say? Did I title this shit right? Yeah, I titled it right because I ain't seen none of these videos. But I titled it right. These bitches know it all. I know for myself that I was over drinking. Right. But you didn't know for yourself you wasn't supposed to be drinking. I keep telling you niggas and people laugh at me. These people are like crackheads to me. I'm sorry.
I knew for myself. I was like, this ain't right.
Yeah.
You know, because things was changing. Yeah. You know, the skin was getting gray. The face was looking like, I said, oh no, the glow is gone, baby. The glow was gone.
And baby, the glow is back. California.
It's made. And I'm like, well, shoot, I know that I want to do music. I was in a girl group at the time. And I was like, look, that is where I'm going. Cool. My mom wanted me to do school. Very Asian of her, very cultural.
Okay. So that's what it is. So she got an Asian mom. That's why people like her.
Listen, Hollywood is this.
There you go, guys. They should love America. Like she was able to play the black card. She had to learn her black. I mean, Asian, Chinese, or whatever mom. Get around the blacks, learn the swag, suck and fuck.
And it's like, this Hollywood. Like, you know, you come out here, you like, this is the stars. So you know what I mean? Did you feel that way? I'm like,
oh, absolutely. I was like, oh. To even
teenagers are building businesses with AI.
I don't know. Maybe the interview game is different. Like we dealing with fucking zestified niggas. Maybe that's why Piers Morgan is popping, because his interviews are a little more testy.
Because he didn't really want me to be out here with, and I get that. That's fair.
No, and listen, O has seen a lot. I have friends.
I'm sorry. You won't be listening to that nigga on my program.
Like, you know, people want her, like she covered herself up or something. Do you remember what I'm talking about? Like she covered herself up and she dresses down the fact that I just like didn't allow myself to be talked badly to by Leslie, or you know what I mean? So people were like, no, that's not right. She pregnant, and they was rooting. So I was like, oh. So I kind of knew from people around me that at this point, like all is well. So if I did decide to read anything, most of what was going to come my way was going to be positive at the time. But I don't to this day, I don't really read comments like that.
Good for you.
I don't.
Good for you.
And I do know I have to engage y'all. So I do my best to go on there, but
your mom.
and then I don't really want to. Sometimes I will say slick stuff back in a way because I'm like, girl, I was you before. You like, I get it. Like, I really be trying to be nice to people, but also,
I was you before, sis. I was just like you. I was just like you. I was out there fucking niggas just like you, boo. Once I get unloaded, I'm going to hit the link. Yo, my nigga Bernie got picked up by ICE. He's a black man from New Haven, Connecticut. The man's all American. Man got picked up by ICE wearing these fucking hijabs, whatever the name of that shit is. Turbans and shit on his head. Growing his beard too lengthy like a Muslim. Arab. They picked Bernie up. Detained him. Man had to prove that he was an American. man had to prove he was an American out here, son. And that's a good feeling. You ain't going to Alligator Alcatraz, pimp. You know you're American, so they gotta let you go. I know it must have been bad at the time, though. You like, son, I'm nigga black. He said, yo, I'm nigga black.
Even in my comments, they probably like, you can't hate me. Like, you just can't. Like, I'm not a mean person. You know what I mean? I know people want to make me out to be this way, but I'm like, look, so I do try to engage even with the people that are mean to me. I'm like, I know they probably hate me even more because you can't hate me after I respond as nicely. Like, girl, if you don't get God, because you know God gonna make sure he see us through, right? Like,
there we go. Our sisters use God for some sort of mental soothing vehicle through negativity. So when there's negativity going on, there's the vehicle of God. Some weird people.
I'll just respond, in those kind of ways, and they're just like, girl, whatever.
They're mad because they want you to because again, it's when
right, and it just came to me where it's literally like, this is all of our first time on Earth, right? Like, no one knows how anything goes.
There you go. These sisters know it all. They know the cosmos. They know Earth. Brothers, I'm just trying to show you they know it all. That's all I'm trying to show you this evening. They know it all.
Right, you just kind of coast through. We don't know how to be a parent, like we're learning as we're going through things. And so I feel like that was kind of like the space that he was in at the time. When I got pregnant with my daughter, he was like, wait a minute, okay, we about to have baby number 2. I don't know, I'm maybe guessing for him, but he kind of was in a different space. And I think when he went to Dubai, he had came home one day off a trip and he was just like, just kind of like need a break. And I was like,
I get it. I get how fear can be debilitating sometimes. Don't be afraid. You can do it.
No warning signs? You guys were Apryl.
Yeah, I didn't. He wasn't happy with certain the women that was in his life. He was like, I'm just kind of like feeling like, I think he was feeling a lot of pressure. Omari takes care of his family, and he's that for his family. And so I think, it was at a point where he came home and he was just like, this is too much for me. And I was like, well, this is too much for me too. I am pregnant with our second child. Like, what does that mean?
What does it mean for you to be telling a gay nigga to empathize with natural heterosexual activity, which is having a child, something he could give 2 shits about? And you think he gonna give you emotional support about some shit like that? Man, don't give a fuck about no baby on this fucking earth.
Too much for me too. I am pregnant with our second child. Like, what does that mean? And yeah, I said, okay, I'll give you a good month.
Bernie, what's good, pimp? Bernie.
What it do?
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, man.
Let me stop the cap, man. I'm fucking with you.
Yeah, man.
You know, I'm like you said. I'm nigga black. They can't. They don't even think twice about it.
Right. I'm like, that's crazy. You know they gotta let you out. You nigga black.
I'm ready for ICE to start busting some heads, though, man. It's about time. Like, it gotta happen, man. Trump and the administration, man. They just
Hold on. I'm gonna let you cook. So you ain't been seeing my shows lately, right?
I have. I seen the backlog on. Yes, sir. I seen the work you've been putting out. Yeah.
No, I'm talking about since my birthday.
Nah, happy belated though. Nah.
All right, cool. Because the reason why I said that is because you was talking a lot of Trump and ICE, and that's what we've been on. So I know.
Yeah, I seen that. Yeah, I seen you been here. I seen you been publishing some a lot of shit about the sisters, Charlie Kirk, and all that clown. But I think it's
No, Bernie, you gonna love what I'm talking. No, brother. I changed my tune for my birthday.
okay.
Yeah, you know I always change.
Well, wait. Before you completely change, we need you to do Cardi B because I know you seen that recent interview she did.
Which one?
Oh my goodness, the one she's on the couch with the snow bunny. She's on that couch, man, with that girl that interviewed Kamala, and she reckless with it, bro. She's talking reckless.
That shit is
It's kind of crazy too because like it just cancels out all the shit these B dubs, these gladiators be talking because Cardi B is like right there. She's at the top of the hierarchy.
Apex
And
Predator. Apex.
yeah, she's an apex predator.
That woman.
I gotta hear your breakdown of this interview. She talking spicy. I don't even know if you're gonna be able to play it on YouTube.
Is right, because ain't it on NBC or some shit like that?
Not it's on YouTube, but the way she talking, bro. She talking crazy.
About what?
Man, she talking about giving top, getting her ass ate. What's her fantasy? What she want to do? With her boy. She talking about she be holding his eggplant when he pissed. Yo, she is. What's the white girl name? I can't remember that white girl name.
Hold on. Let me see if
She do. That's it. Right. That's it. She go berserko in this interview, bro.
Sick.
Have to tell you,
All right,
you
let's
have
break this
been
down.
on my dream guest list since I started the show. So to be here with you.
First of all, look, this is what every black woman wants to do. This right here. Dress like they're innocent. Dress like they're innocent.
Yes, sir.
Serious. And it's funny because the one thing that the black women have over top of Cardi B is they have better grammar and they can speak better English than the bitch and everything. You know what I'm saying? So they would be able to conduct themselves better amongst the whites or whatever, reading or whatever the case is. But they want to be a whore like Cardi B to have success. It's the wildest shit. It's some wild shit, Bernie, you into around here.
So I like to be at the club by 2 a.m., 2:30.
Okay, wait. Your name Cardi B comes from Bacardi, the alcohol, right? What is your go-to drink now?
Hennessy. I love Hennessy, yes.
And okay, wait. Tell me, who is the most fun celebrity you've ever partied with?
Well, there was this one night that me and Megan, we was in her hotel room. It was my stylist, it was her hairstylist. And we was just like drinking and like talking and playing games. And we had such a good time just doing.
Hey, yo, Prince, it's like the white girl setting her up. That's the first thing I get here is the white girl setting her ass up.
Yo, the bitch said it was me, Megan, two gay dudes, and we was having such a good time just playing cards and everything.
Damn, crazy.
Yo, this is how my black sisters are, just like this. I'm telling you, they wish they had the money and people can never mind their whorish ways like they do for Cardi. Telling you something. I'm telling you something. They wish they could never mind their whorish ways. That's all this is, Bernie. That's all this is. They wish niggas would never mind their whorish ways the way they do for Cardi B. Cardi B could have kids. She could get married. She could get repressed. They wish they could do all that shit like Cardi.
Yeah, she's still married, son. I didn't know that.
I mean, that shit don't matter.
It don't. It really don't.
They said Offset got 3 bitches pregnant. You believe it?
Yes. It's what it is. I ain't gonna take nothing from him. I ain't gonna take nothing from him.
The only reason that I would believe that he got even one bitch pregnant is because, Cardi B is saying that she's pregnant with another nigga's baby or whatever. I believe that she knew that Offset had some bitches pregnant.
It makes sense. It's like because she's reckless, so she don't need much to be extra reckless because she already reckless.
Right.
So her finding that out was just like, oh, okay.
Yeah, let me go make a baby too. She don't care. I'm telling you, I think all bitches wish they had money like that so they could make moves on niggas like that. So
I agree with you. That's why I said when you play this video, it washes away all that shit Kendra G was just talking with Sierra and all that other black bitch was just talking.
Right. And the reason why
the
reason why I say that is because bitches know Russell Wilson is a needle in the haystack. Power couple Jay-Z is a needle in the haystack, but they could be a Cardi B. See, Cardi B is an idea. Make money, talk reckless, dress like you got class, keep your hair and your nails done. It's just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like her hip hop. It's the lowest level.
That. Sometimes those are the best nights though, because you're like, I didn't even need to leave the room. It was the people that you're with. It's the best energy.
Yeah.
And you're gonna actually be able to talk. Because when you're at a club, it's hard to talk.
Yeah. It was like a couple of days after the VMAs. We were well, I don't think she was drunk, but I was drunk as fuck.
Off of Hennessy.
No, it was actually tequila. She drinks tequila.
Wait, are you a tequila girl though?
I'm not a tequila girl. It just makes me kind of sleepy. I need to be up energy on dog demon time.
Are you ever not though? I feel like your energy is like electric. Any room you walk in.
But I can get sleepy. Okay. I'm a granny, so I get sleepy real quick. Especially if I don't like the vibe or like the DJ is not good, because it's all about the DJ.
Yeah.
If the DJ is not good and not playing my records, I'm ready to go to bed. Go to bed.
Wait, have you ever fell asleep at a club?
Almost. I think me and my boyfriend, we're very infamous with our friends. Like we're very infamous at leaving.
Oh, you're like full Irish exiting.
If the music is not right,
you're out.
We look at each other like, you want to leave? And it's like, yep. And our friends be like, y'all always leave us hanging. And they think that it's like, we ready to fuck. And it's like, no, we just want to go to bed.
Hey,
it gets worse. Trust me. She being nice right now.
And no.
So if somebody's sitting right there, man, they got payroll coming up in 8 days. They just don't know how they're going to make it. They can borrow it from you.
She just be joking about it. Like, I heard you left me because my BBL stink.
This is sick. This is sick, man. Bernie, this is some sick. She said, so she laughing at her BBL stink.
Is that crazy when you read that shit online?
Yeah, it's like be fucking for real.
Do you talk about it with Stefan or no?
And no, we just be joking about it. Like, I heard you left me because my BBL stink.
Okay, next. Which artist do you think is secretly insanely jealous of you?
Huh. Oh, it's plenty, honey. Ooh, Jesus Christ. All of these bitches.
What's a kink or fantasy you've never admitted publicly?
Shit, I think I've done them all. I would like, in a threesome, to have a really pretty faced girl that I really like, and we both sucking dick together.
There you go, guys. There you go. There you go.
You're traveling through another dimension. A dimension not only of sight and sound, but of mind. A journey into a wondrous land whose boundaries are that of imagination. Your next stop, the Twilight Zone.
There you go, guys. there you go. There you go. There you go. Yo, Bernie. Bernie, I want to have a hip hop argument. I want to have a hip hop argument, man. I get sick of all black niggas that talk bad about hip hop, gangster hip hop in particular. I want to have the argument. Niggas talk bad about gangster hip hop, but allow this hip hop. They never talk about how Beyonce fucked this shit up. Cardi B, all the fucking female hip hop. That's a fucking cancer, not only to hip hop, but to these bitches. I want to have the hip hop argument. This is hip hop as well. And this is what happened. The whiteys would come to the ghettos and record and get interviews out of us and all this wild shit, and go make documentaries out of us and all this stupid shit. Yeah, this is that other cancerous hip hop. This the gangster music for the females. And they are way more influential. Well, influenced. They are way more influenced by hip hop than the dudes. Dudes want to create their own shit. These bitches are straight followers, and female hip hop has been ruining our black sisters forever.
Threesome to have a really pretty faced girl that I really like, and we both sucking dick together, but like not just like my turn, your turn, my turn, your turn, like making out, clashing on it.
And I love that you specified like really pretty face. What? Because you're gonna have to look at her?
No, because you're body shaming. And what they do is they shame all the other women. And them bitches start to say, well, I'm Cardi B too, so I'm going to be like that too. When Cardi B shaming you, bitch.
Are you keeping your eyes open or closed?
If I like her a lot. I mean, you know, it's really passionate when you make out with girls. Or not when you make out, period. I'm very passionate. Like, I like to make love. So I'm just not like, it's like, oh, you jerk it and suck it, not jerk it and suck it. You jerk it and suck it, not jerk it and suck it. No, it's just like a clash.
You're coming together to make something beautiful. Yeah. When is the last time you faked an orgasm?
It's been a minute. It's been a minute, really.
It's good.
It's been really a long
time you faked an orgasm.
It's been a minute. It's been a minute, really.
It's good.
It's been really a long time.
Did you ever go through a spurt where you were faking them?
Yes.
We all do.
Mm-hmm.
We don't judge. Okay, name a celebrity who you think would be amazing in bed.
Who would be good in bed? I never really thought about it.
You can go for the bowl.
No, I'm just trying to picture. Maybe probably like one of like these rap girls, like it's like I'm expecting them to be good in bed if y'all the way y'all talk.
Uh-huh.
The bitch said these rap girls. Unbelievable. And I understand because you know she got a man or whatever. But damn, this is sick. Brian Turner, what's good, pimp? This bitch is sick.
That's fair.
Hey, yeah, I gotta adjust my headphones. I'm gonna hop off and hop back on.
Sound good right now. Sound real loud.
Hope so. I hope you can eat some pussy.
If you're singing about it.
Yeah, you sing it. But do they even sing about? Yeah, like, oh yeah. If y'all y'all bisexual shit, I hope y'all can eat some fucking pussy.
What's been the worst PR crisis you've ever been in?
It's so many. It's so many.
But like, I feel like you handle them with grace.
With grace, I be pulling my pussy hairs out. They be stressing me out. They want to cancel me. They want to cancel me, and it's just like I don't mean no harm. Like matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you when.
I think I know what you're gonna say.
The fat phobic stuff, and it's like now they're saying that I hate fat people, and it's like, do you think I wake up like, oh, I hate fat people. I hate them. I hate them.
They all want to use this sort of cadence. They all want to use. They want to talk like Cardi, man. This shit is sick. They want to be animated. They want to be corporate. They want to be hood. They want to be. These are some phony baloney people, man. And the one thing that they can't do, the reason why Cardi wins, because you gotta fuck and suck like Cardi. She puts in real work. She spends money on her men. She does everything you bitches can't do. You can never be like Cardi. The bitch really puts that work in.
hate that. Like, it's like, what the fuck? Are you serious? Like, no, I don't. But it's my, this is why I don't like my fans. My fans rile me up. And then when I think it's funny, then I repeat what they say. And it's like, but my fans did it first. And then like the GP, the general public, be like, if your fans, but you know what? Sometimes, like when I get like in trouble, I guess people be like, oh, you guys give Cardi a pass for everything. You guys get away with everything. And I don't feel that. I feel like when I make a mistake, you guys want to cancel me so bad. But
you wrong on that. You get passes, bitch. You're an outright stripper whore. Like, that turned out to be the apex bitch. Like, you're greater than Beyonce. You know, because you got married, you talk shit about your man, you suck and fuck them, you let him cheat, you thought you was a down ass bitch. He left you because he was getting too much pussy. Then you went and you said, I'm gonna fuck this nigga, and allegedly pregnant, and that's what they want. They want that mixing, and they want to mix it up like men. But it's tough. You know? I believe that they want to be able to look. I'm going to say this, y'all. They want to be able to look as good as Cardi B when they get whatever her age is and older. Yo, it's this bitch in my building. Bitch got to be like, I would say like 57. All right? Bitch got to be like 57, right? And I'm going to tell y'all straight up, the bitch look like Cardi B. Her legs and all this stuff. She got big ass like Cardi B, and she be wearing all these little, she wears shit like this. Bitch, 57. Bitch had on like some gold Air Max. I was like, but she looked just like this. She looked just like this. I was in the elevator with the bitch last week. She had on a mini skirt just like this. I said, these old bitches are sick. Wig, you know, and get like, look just like this. I ain't gonna lie.
What is up, Daddy Gang? It is your founding father, Al.
life with no love at 8 years old.
Wait, do you remember who your actual like physical breathing human being first crush was?
Yeah, Usher.
Okay.
Marion.
But no one at school.
Huh?
No one at school.
Oh, not like as that young, no.
In an interview, you said that passions and dreams go out the window when you're just trying to survive, understandably.
Yeah.
What ultimately, like during the rise of your career, before obviously the huge success of your first album, like what?
Sorry about that, y'all. I get a little upset because this is the new hip hop, the non-talented with hellified viewership, non-talented. And I'll give Cardi B the credit. She worked on her talent. She's definitely a hard worker from a hip hop perspective. She grinded for everything she had, literally, figuratively, every way you could think of. She worked hard. I'll give her that. She's not the most talented, but she's gotten better. She always had the Spanish crowd on her side. And she worked hard, man. Performances, dance routines. And this non-talented bitch, you know what I'm saying, could get more viewers speaking than Cardi B speaking by herself. Shit is wild.
What kept you going in moments where shit wasn't really going well?
Just the fact that the bill have to be paid. It doesn't matter. It don't matter if things not going well. The rent got to be paid. Like the rent. Oh, you're crying. Oh, you're sad. Nobody, your landlord is not trying to hear that you ain't made enough money this week, that you ain't got no food to eat, that you going through it with a man. They are not trying to hear that shit, bitch. Where's my 1100? I don't give a fuck. Oh.
Was there ever a time in music that you considered giving up?
Yes, a couple of times. Yeah, especially in the beginning.
Right,
Do you have it?
Right. In the beginning, I was like one of the only Cardi B fans in the beginning. Before, you know, I was with Cardi B when she came out with her first shit. I was like, go ahead, Cardi, because I know she was trying and she couldn't rap worth a damn. So I could understand that. She should have gave the fuck up because she was, whoo. I love hip hop, so I was like, go ahead, Cardi. That's, because she was a stripper. She wanted to work in the studio, and I just like the work ethic.
That you considered giving up?
Yes, a couple of times. Yeah, especially in the beginning.
Do you have advice for anyone right now who is like feeling like maybe they need to give up on their dreams because they're just going through way too much hard shit?
It took me about 2-3 years to get to where I wanted to be, and a whole bunch of songs. I feel like if don't give your job up. You know what I'm saying? Don't be like, oh, I'm a nurse, but I want to be a rapper. I want to be a singer, and I'm just gonna give everything up for this. Because if it doesn't happen, then what? You don't have nothing. But focus on your plan A. But it's like, make sure you always have a plan B. Some people don't go with plan B. I go, well, actually, I kind of don't be going with plan B.
You're going to be Cardi B no matter what. You got to believe that shit. Like, it was one way or another, you were going to be you and famous.
But I didn't know how I was going to become famous, though.
But you knew it probably in your soul that like you were going to be known for something. You just didn't know what.
No, we don't do it like that in the hood, bitch. Cardi B was trying any and everything like most black bitches do.
Simple to do, but it's not.
And I think, Cardi, like, I appreciate you also saying that, where people maybe are jealous because you are like authentically yourself. I think there is a lot of people that maybe if they're talented in one capacity of music, they may not be able to like express themselves any other way but through music. You kind of do both, which is your superstardom, I think, is like people are like, you are funny as fuck. I like following you. I like watching your food reviews and your TikToks and your Instagrams and your lives and all this. And you make bomb fucking music.
Yeah.
She said bomb fucking music. She said bomb fucking music. You know what I would say, right? You know what I would say, right? When she said bomb fucking music, right? I would say, give me 2 Cardi B hooks. I'll give you 5 minutes. Give me 2 Cardi B hooks. Fuck you mean bomb fucking music? You don't know none of that woman's music. All right, give me Bloody Shoes hook. Give me Bloody Shoes hook.
I like watching your food reviews and your TikToks and your Instagrams and your lives and all this. And you make bomb fucking music.
Ma'am, just stick to the TikTok and the Instagram. You do not know that woman's music. All right? And everybody know Bloody Shoes. But I bet you can't sing it, bitch. This is what happened to black people. This is what happened to hip hop. This is what happened to hip hop, pimp. This is what the fuck happened to hip hop. WAP make that pullout game weak. Cardi B. That shit is crazy. I don't know how to justify that. I don't know how to justify that comment, B. WAP make that pullout game weak. Cardi B. That is a false. Yo, these bitches don't operate like that, son. This is more so of locking their legs around you. If they're on top of you, like headlocking your ass, they'll do anything to try to get you to not pull out. It ain't just because that WAP melted the man. Hell no. Some niggas just want to shoot your club up. Like, these people are sick. They can just tell brothers anything when they come to pussy. That is wild. That's a wild comment by Cardi B.
Yeah. Well,
you're like, wait, keep going.
But I don't like to waste time. Like, it's like some people do address almost everything in their music. I think.
I agree with you. I also think this concept can get out of proportion, especially with women.
Yeah.
And I think it's like, no, there is enough room for other people to like have success.
Yeah, but it's not. You know what? One thing I also noticed, it don't only happens in the female rap. It just is more intense in the female rap because I feel like female rappers, like we are more direct. We're more direct than like pop girls. You know what I'm saying? Like we're not like fake shady. We're going to give you the whole tree of shade. Like we're not like, oh, I kind of don't like you, but whatever. Like people are not gonna know. Like female rappers, we're more direct with the I don't fuck with you and you don't fuck with me type shit. However, I do see a lot of fans, like even with pop girlies, like it's like they really make people not like each other And I'd be like, what? I didn't even know that. What? Like,
why do you think people do that?
It really gives it to me. But it's like there's bad that comes with the things you wish for. So you really got to be careful what you wish for. Like, it's like I always wish for this lifestyle. I didn't know that this life and money and success will bring so much hatred, so much pain, so much mental health issues. Like, it's like I feel like I'll be having mental health issues because of this life, but it's just, it is what it is. It's a lot.
Call Her Daddy is brought to you by Depop.
You can now upload a video to 11 Labs and get unique music.
This bitch got 1.7 million subs.
Because now I pulled it out. Okay.
Okay, you got to shake it.
Okay.
Then shake it down.
Guys, we are trying Cardi's whip shots.
Yeah.
I agree. I've never bumped a female's album. I don't give a fuck if it was R&B. I can't say I've ever bumped a what. Well, hold on. I'm lying. It's one album that I used to play. One album, and it's the Mary J. Blige joint, Round and Round I Go. You know, because it was the Jay-Z beat. She had stole the Jay-Z beat. You know, the devil beat. She stole the devil beat from Jay-Z. She stole the devil beat from Jay-Z with the song Round and Round I Go. That's about the only track that I rock, that I could say I played in my CD player. Right, Lauryn Hill, Mia X. Yeah, but I ain't never put they shit in my CD player. I'll rock it because I definitely think that, you know, they make good music. Like, ain't no way in hell I'm gonna insert some female shit into my CD player. You know, that shit got to be on, like, you know, a mix. If it's on like a mixtape or some shit and the shit come on, I'll bump it. That is wild. But it says a lot though, guys. These bitches are getting paid without us.
We got to put it this way. No. Yeah. Okay, that's too much. That's too much. It's
guys, we are trying Cardi's whip shots.
Yeah. You got to put it this way. No. Yeah. Okay, that's too much. Yeah. You got to put it this way. No. Yeah. Yeah.
There we go, guys. There we go. Damn, I don't got Acanelli on this joint. That's supposed to be girlfriend if you goggling. These bitches. Look at this bitch.
Okay.
This is what we doing.
That's too much. That's too much. It's alcohol. Swallow. Are you a swallower? Show me you're a swallower.
You're traveling through another dimension. A dimension not only of sight and sound, but...
It's alcohol. Swallow. Are you a swallower? Show me you're a swallower.
Okay, we're done.
Oh, you a quick swallower. Swallow. Are you a swallower? Show me you're a swallower.
Okay, we're done.
Oh, you a quick swallower. Wait a minute. What are your little fantasies? How about that?
Cardi, although this feels professional, I did become known for the Gluck Gluck 9000.
A Gluck Gluck.
What?
Cardi, although this feels professional, I did become known for the Gluck Gluck 9000.
A Gluck Gluck. You know.
Episode 3, back in the day, Cardi. I was teaching girls how to suck dick left and right.
But you know what?
What?
That is very important.
It is. Thank you.
Sucking dick is so important.
Yes.
Do you know there's like categories of like, like some men? No, you don't understand. I have gone in a rabbit hole. I didn't know how special are eaters to these men.
What? Hold on. Rewind. You didn't know.
No, I know. But listen, these men have these girls on their phone. Everybody has a eater. And I didn't know that. And then, like, You be like, are you so? And then you ask them, so if this girl suck your dick so good, why don't you marry them? And it's like, and they be like, I don't want to marry them. I don't really like them. I don't even know their birthday. I don't care about their last name. I just know that they're my favorite eater. So when they suck my dick, they're the best at sucking my dick. And that's that.
Have you ever been someone's eater?
No. Well, I don't know.
So true. You wouldn't know, I guess.
Well, the thing about it is sometimes people say that like their favorite eater is somebody that they just don't care. They just eat dick. And you know what? Sometimes they don't even fuck them. They just dare to suck dick, but they never forget about their favorite eater. Like their eater is always in the back of their mind. Even if you probably fucking them and sucking.
The fuck does that? What the fuck? Yo, son. I'm not calling nobody no eater. Fuck they trying to do, dog? This is how new terms be birthed, son. Eater. No, we're not doing that.
Favorite eater. Like their eater is always in the back of their mind. Even if you probably fucking them and sucking their dick, it's like, yeah, she's sucking my dick too. Good. But they're thinking about their eater. Can you believe that? That's how important it is to know how to suck dick.
Cardi, this is like kind of
Ask
turning
every man.
No, this is turning into an educational podcast right now.
Because these men have these things these girls call eaters. And they're very important to their life, but not really.
So you technically want to get to a point where you are wifey material with a background in eating.
Well, yes.
Well, yes, everyone. And that is the TED Talk for today. No, trust.
You're traveling through another dimension. A dimension not only of sight and sound, but of mind. A journey into a wondrous land whose boundaries are that of imagination. Your next stop, the Twilight Zone.
Background in eating.
Well, yes.
Well, yes, everyone. And that is the TED Talk for today. No, trust me. I know how serious this is.
And you will think, well, if he sees her so much, he probably got feelings for her. He probably loves her. Because why you keep going back to the same bitch? Do you know they don't even care if they're missing a leg? All they care about is their head.
They just want their dick sucked.
By that person.
And then what? They're just like, get out.
They'll be like, well, have a good day.
Thank you, Mary.
Uber? Yes. It really be like that. Like, how you doing? Hey, how you doing?
Could they ever get to girlfriend status?
I mean, I feel like if the way a man talks to you, or like if a man don't really want to fuck you and it's just like, it's just a head. Like, it's like.
Yeah, if he's not like paying for a meal ever or going out in public with you ever.
Yeah.
Or rarely ever calling you.
Some girls just really want to eat. Can you?
I don't know what this eat shit is about.
Yeah.
Or rarely ever calling you.
Some girls just really want to eat. Can you believe that? They just want to eat. They just know they were born
to eat.
I swear to God, it's a weird science. I don't understand it because I never knew, but it's the truth.
This is fascinating.
Yeah.
Let's hear from all the eaters. Reach out to us and let us know how.
Let us know.
That's fascinating.
Yeah, I want to do some research on it.
Okay, we're gonna play a game. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna call it WAP or flop.
WAP or flop.
I'm gonna give you a scenario, and if it's a turn on, you say WAP. If it's a turn off, you say flop.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
He only wants to fuck to your songs.
It's kind of like a flop. I don't really want to fuck to my songs.
If you had to fuck to one of your songs, what would it be?
It's a song is on the album. It's called My Back.
Seems appropriate.
Yeah.
Okay. He is obsessed with sucking toes.
A WAP or flop?
Okay. Explain.
Well, I like when my man love my toes.
Uh-huh.
And I like when my stuff. My significant other like want to like, play with my feet and stuff like that. But it's like, if it's a guy that's like, I want to suck your toes all day. It's like, oh my gosh, how many toes you suck?
Yeah.
You got a toe thing? But you know what? I love my man feet. I'm not like, no freaky shit, but I just love massaging and rubbing.
But you're not going to be sucking it to like.
There we go. That's where Cardi beats these bitches. I love massaging and rubbing my man's feet. Bitches can't do that. That's why you can't be Cardi.
I'm not like, no freaky shit, but I just love massaging and rubbing.
But you're not going to be sucking it to like.
No. That's important. She just likes to finesse that man, massage that man, rub that man's feet. When the last time you did it, white girl?
I'm not like, I don't know freaky shit, but I just love massaging and rubbing.
But you're not going to be sucking it to like a degree where you're getting fucking turned on.
Yeah, no.
He has a super high sex drive and wants to fuck every day, multiple times a day.
That's weird to me. That would be a little weird. Like, it's like, all right, like, damn, are you into, what's that stuff called when you into animals? Animalism, some shit like that? Like, it's like, damn.
Wait, what?
Yeah, like, it's like, you want.
Ain't nobody trying to fuck no multiple times a day. You get a couple or whatever, and that's if you're on vacation or some shit. You know, for the most part, niggas trying to like lay you down to the ground. Ain't no need to do nothing else. But if you're thirsty as a woman and you beg or whatever the case is, a nigga still do it. PT?
Yeah, what's good?
That's my nigga. What's good, pimp?
Shit, you already know, bro. Shit, I do it for the ones who can't do it for themselves. You know what I'm saying?
You want me to ask you some questions?
Oh, go ahead. Well, first off, man, glad to be in the show. Glad to be in the show. Hope y'all been good. Been a little busy, a little busier than normal.
almost lost faith in you, B.
Oh man,
Almost
blame me,
lost
bro.
faith in
Just
you, B.
been trying to get my affairs in order, so to speak. Plus, I got a new schedule going. But yeah, man. Well, first off, I was always told coming up how slutty and how nasty white women are. But I'm sitting here watching this interview the whole time in the back chat, and all I see is this Latina cosplaying as a ratchet. And it seems to me like the white girl got to play catch up. Like, if the white girl is slutty like that, she ain't slutty like the cosplaying Latina, who's cosplaying the sister. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing I noticed. And then number two, the whole premise of this video, I noticed you was talking about how, broads nowadays, they want this, that, and the third, but what are they willing to do for that? Are they gonna be freaky like Cardi? You know what I'm saying?
Right. I don't think so. I don't think they're gonna be freaky like Cardi at all. She's rubbing the man's feet. She's doing this. She's doing that. They can't do that. They can't do that, pimp.
No, because I mean, you gotta ask yourselves: do a lot of these ladies, do they like men? Because people like you, me, brother disagreeable in the chat, the other brother in the chat, we like women. We respect, we like women. Like we can chirp about.
Your phone cut off or whatever. Your joint cut off, pimp.
Oh, can you hear me now? I said, do a lot of these gladiators, do they even like men?
I would say yes and no. I would say yes and no. All right, I would say yes and no because, I mean, they can't do nothing without niggas. But if they had a choice, it's weird. If they had a choice to, I don't know, it's the weirdest shit because they can't do nothing without them, but they want it their way. It's weird. It's almost like the dude ain't human. I'll give you that.
Right, but what you had some questions for me though to lay off that?
Yeah, son. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Now you in a red state. Are you Republican or Democrat?
Neither.
So what do you like? Have you ever liked the president?
Yeah.
Which one?
I've liked both Obama and Romney, and I've also liked Trump, and I've liked well, to answer cleanly, I've always had a hard time liking the Democratic Party because at a young age, I liked Obama mainly because when I was younger, I thought it was cool, you know, coming up where I'm from and seeing what I believe to be a black man. You know what I'm saying? In such a spotlight the way he was, and also I like the way he carried himself, but I liked Romney mainly because he seemed like the kind of guy who kind of fit the mold of a president at the time.
Why do you think black hip hop? Oh, do you know anybody that raps like in your hood or whatever that does hip hop and does videos and trying to get on and stuff like that?
Was it? Yes, sir.
Why do you think black rappers never rap about people like Obama and stuff like that?
Obama doesn't share a lot of the experiences that your typical rapper from the urban inner city or from a low income. Obama didn't share the same experience that somebody from a typical black hood would have. Obama's history is not quite as urban as the majority of black people that live in the United States.
So, with that being said, why do you think they don't rap about any president? The hood rappers, because my niggas in my hood do the same thing. Why do you think they're like that?
The women ain't trying to listen to that.
Somebody did say that. Somebody did say that.
The women and the consumer ain't trying to listen to that. There's somebody from my hood who does rap like that. Well, not from my hood in particular. There's somebody from the city who do rap like that. He's a good dude, but he's never really gonna make it big time because what he raps about, unfortunately, isn't really for mainstream, especially the younger mainstream. They don't think that kind of stuff is cool. He's a good dude. You probably didn't heard of him. His name is D1. I want to say he's from the West Bank, if I'm not mistaken. He might be from the West Bank, but I think he might have grew up in Uptown or something like that.
Right.
But D1 is a talented musician. He's actually a college professor now. He's a very talented dude, and he raps about conscious stuff, but the things he raps about is just not as entertaining to the largest consumer of hip hop music, and that's urban youth between the ages of 16 to about 28. That's the biggest consumer of hip hop, especially women in that demographic.
I had to get my tea. Sorry about that. I heard you though. So, with that being said, the reason why I asked you all that stuff is because now the rappers that don't rap like the professor or about, say, a president or whatever the case is, they ain't got no real traction either, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they still stuck in rapping about something that ain't getting them no traction. Why do you think they continuously stay in the box as hood rappers? My hood, your hood, whatever hood.
Rap music is like boxing. You're gonna need money and a sponsor to really make it big, even if you're talented. You're gonna have to have a name. Most people rap about the same things. It's just the people who, like a DMX, who managed to make it big because he gets in with his label at the time. Like DMX rose to the top, and New York at the time was the rap capital of the entire world at one point. Where
All right, let me interject. Do have y'all been having any sort of protests down there or anything?
Yeah, in Baton Rouge. Why?
the reason why I ask is because, like, now those protests, they're normally on the news, right? Don't they? You watch TV, they be on the news sometimes,
Mm-hmm.
and they be on mad TikTok platforms and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and what I was saying was, why hood rappers don't go to those protests and do their songs or their videos? Use the exposure where the news is at and everything.
The opportunity to make money is not going to be as high there because for starters, I've never heard of a rapper setting up posts when people are trying to protest, because people ain't trying to party. You know what I'm saying? People trying to be angry. And I don't know. That's a perplexing question. I guess it would make sense because there's buku people there, but I would also believe that time and place for everything. I just don't know if I don't really. But on top of that, do rappers even know when a protest going down?
Hypothetically, if they did, you know, I still don't believe they would go either. You understand?
Totally. But
now the reason why I say that is because they're working hard. They're doing videos. They're in the studio. They're trying to get their Instagram popping. But it would never pop as if they had just went down to the protest and got some exposure.
gotta understand this too, Prince. A lot of these dudes only rapping as a hobby.
There
They're not
you
gonna
go.
make it out.
There you go.
They're not
There
gonna
you
make it
go.
out because the work ethic's not behind it.
There you go.
Just
There you
because
go.
you got a mixtape don't mean
There
like
you go.
I can go out in the studio today and make a damn mixtape. But the problem
Anybody can be
is,
a studio gangster. There you
problem is, man. I mean,
There you go. That's
it
the
takes
truth
hard
right
work.
there. This
It
shit
takes
ain't got
hard
nothing to
work.
do about no money. This shit got everything to do with they just hobbying.
You know, Kevin Gates used to sell CDs out of Gardere. That's where I grew up at. He used to sell CDs out of Gardere right there by Dorothy's. And he was out. I mean, it'd be 9 o'clock at night. He passing out behind enemy lines. Which, if you know, you know. That's Kevin Gates' first mixtape, Behind Enemy Lines. And he was out there basically self promoting himself. You know what I'm saying? And it might take a while. It all takes a lot of discipline, but that's the way you got to do. A lot of people, bro, they put their mixtape out online, let it sit there, and they wonder why it might got views, but they might got views, but ain't got no motion behind it because you ain't got no. You know what I'm saying? A couple views don't, bro. A million views don't mean $1 million.
Right.
You
And,
know,
and,
so
and it don't really mean the exposure as if you was at the protest.
see what I'm saying?
Like you mess around, get on NBC News, you damn sure ain't getting on no radio.
You know, like it takes work. Rap, especially because it's so overly saturated and there's so many people that want to do the same thing.
Right.
You gotta stand out.
Right.
You know, like Young Thug was in Atlanta. And if you know about Atlanta, that music scene is tumultuous. It's everybody in Atlanta rap. The athletes at the local colleges rap. Everybody rap.
It's
It's
like every other hood.
You know, right? Like Baton Rouge, New Orleans, Lafayette, all these areas. Like
I think Cardi B said the realest shit. She just ain't say it the real way, but she was like, "Nah, don't give up your day job." Because she was basically saying like, "Yo, the game ain't like it was when I got in. You cannot just give like it's over. You ain't like the way I got on is over."
Right, and she ain't been in the game long. No, how long Cardi be in the game? Like 8 years. Like she ain't been in the game long.
That's a good run.
8 years. Like Cardi was on Love and Hip Hop with no
that's
teeth
a
at
good
one
run
point.
for a female rapper.
You know, and it's only been just recently she started not being popular no more. So you got to take into account the fact that a lot of her popularity didn't really come from rap. It came from the fact that she became so popular for being a personality on that TV show. You feel what I'm saying? So really and truly, Cardi B, she's more character than artist. So that's why
the prototype of being limited talently and able to be created. She is the ultimate player one.
Exactly, bro. Like she is more internet personality than musician.
And she has worked on her music hard. I'll give her that.
Yeah, but unfortunately, not everybody can be Nas. Not
Right, your
everybody
talent
can.
got limits, baby.
Yeah,
You are not Stevie Wonder, bitch.
you know, like NBA YoungBoy is not everybody's favorite artist. But look, that little bastard can rap.
Yes.
That little bastard can rap.
And put it together the right way. Because a
Yeah,
lot of
man.
people can rap but can't put it together.
Right, man. Like the reason why Tunchi, Lil Wayne dominated the late 2000s is because a lot of the best rappers, you know, a lot of the best spitters back in the day, they weren't as creative. They might could spit just as good, if not better than
They
him.
could rap better than Wayne, but he could put it together.
Put that bitch together, and on top of that, Lil Wayne was so smart about his marketing. Remember, Lil Wayne did a great job putting a lot of his best music on mixtapes. So he was beating you on two different trails, the Chitlin circuit and the mainstream. That's hard to compete against somebody like that.
Well, I would say this about Lil Wayne from a New York perspective. He had captured the teenagers. In New York, he had captured the teenagers. It was fascinating. You know what I'm saying? Like all the teenagers was rocking that nigga shit. He had captured the more grown-up niggas like us with the Carter 2, which was a good album. You know what I'm saying? So he had us from there. But he had the young niggas on another level. They played all the Wayne shit.
Who does that sound like today? Who does that sound like today?
I don't keep up nowadays.
NBA,
but I know, NBA YoungBoy is the top
NBA
nigga.
YoungBoy.
He is the top nigga.
NBA YoungBoy. The key to success in the music industry in the 21st century is the youth. If you capture the hearts and minds of the youth, you will be the top rapper. Easier said than done, of course, because the youth nowadays are much smarter. They can spot out a fake faster than they can spot out, you know what I'm saying?
Well, they also looking for the approval of the rest of the hip hop world or whoever's listening to that shit. The approval is powerful. Just like the disapproval of Meek Mill is powerful.
You know what I'm saying? You know,
all these niggas keep talking about this B.O.B. nigga.
I ain't really heard too much about him.
I don't know nothing about the nigga.
And I noticed somebody said in
your phone went out.
Hold up. You can hear me still?
Yeah.
I noticed he said NBA YoungBoy don't have metaphors. No, NBA YoungBoy doesn't have nearly the rap skill Wayne got, but you gotta understand why NBA YoungBoy is so popular, brother. NBA YoungBoy is popular is because he is a manifestation of the new ghetto youth. And by that I mean he represents the new youth, as in most young men nowadays act like women. Which I don't mean that in a way to insult, but
just the way it is.
The new black youth is feminine. The new black youth is in his feminine. The new black youth is hyper emotional. The new black youth is more emotion than logic. The new black youth is now colorful.
Yeah, I was watching football. The Chicago nigga had his nails painted, the quarterback and shit.
Yeah, Caleb Williams is a massive NBA YoungBoy fan.
I was like, why you doing that, my nigga? You don't really even have to do that. All jokes aside, you don't have to do that. For real.
Yeah, you know, but Caleb Williams worships the ground. NBA YoungBoy walks. A lot of athletes, because he's younger than me. You know, he's much younger than I am. I'm 30, he's 21. Many of these athletes, ages 22 and younger, they grew up with NBA YoungBoy. Like I remember when NBA YoungBoy came
the way
out.
niggas grew up with Wayne and Future, right?
You know what I'm saying? I remember when NBA YoungBoy came out. He was nothing but a young boy with Fredo Bang and another gentleman by the name of G Money under Mr. Kane and Scotty K. These are guys from where I'm from. You definitely probably wouldn't know who these people are, but NBA YoungBoy was not a big rapper. until he got with Atlantic and people like that, where he really started to take off. But NBA YoungBoy, again, he's more of a symbol for the new black youth, and the new black youth is the rebellious, fatherless, emotional young man.
That's it. Okay, so King Disagreeable. So NBA YoungBoy is like Tay Rock.
It's a good comparison.
I get it. I get
It's
it.
a very good comparison.
I get it. I get it.
You know, like, and they all copy his style. Like King Von was like, for the youth that grows up, and King Von and all the Chicago rap, those Midwest rappers from Chicago and Detroit, they are for gangbangers, right? They for gangbangers. They for people who are a part of legit criminal organizations. NBA YoungBoy is for people growing up in the projects, raised by their mom.
Yeah, but those same people, they will cross over to rock with King Von because, like I said, the approval of the rest of the community will draw the other ones to the rappers. It's just how it is.
Yes, sir.
Because King Von was my favorite. I ain't gonna hold you. Musically.
Yeah, he was cool. Again, I'm a Kevin Gates person. That's my favorite. Or Gates, Lil Wayne, Future. You know, I grew up on those dudes. I grew up with old school Kevin Gates, so to speak. So those guys are more mature. So maybe their music, I gravitate more towards them. Their music is more mature, so I gravitate more towards it. But to each his own.
All right, let's get back to the questions, man.
Go ahead.
So they rap for a hobby, and that's the reason why they won't take advantage of all sort of exposure opportunities. Dang. What could make them get out of this?
Getting a job.
Wow. So going out there and getting exposure, they over their dead body. This is wild. See, because the way I see it is, how could you not take advantage of any exposing moment as a rapper? You know?
These niggas know their music. Ain't nobody. Their music ain't really touching nobody. They ain't rapping about nothing that nobody else ain't rapping about. And they know they're gonna go out there and waste their time because everybody know they ain't put out no type of product that really moves the streets like that.
Yo, the questions I asked you, I mean, it's everything that we've been talking about lately, and you just answered honestly. You know what I mean? Like, that is the problem with these dudes. Like, they don't really want the exposure. They don't really want this, want the fame.
Music is my life, bro. That's something that's like it's everything to me. So when we talk about music, I get kind of serious because you have to understand, music is my life, and
Hold on. So, and you got homies that be trying to get on.
Of course.
So what you think is holding them back? Everything we talked about?
That, and they too old to still be trying to rap.
I agree with that.
Too old. Like, rap is a young man's game, and it's
I disagree with that part. I disagree with it, but it's a young man's game. Why you think your homies won't do a song like, "Hey big girl, won't you back it up? Won't you back it up?" Why you think your homies won't do something like that? That's an old man song.
I mean, they
Shine a
got
light on them.
Man, they got plenty of songs like that, man. Like Kevin Gates got Lean to the Side, Lean to the Side. NBA YoungBoy got the
But why your homies won't do it?
There, because when my partners made a little dance song and stuff like that, the problem is the market's oversaturated, and that's really all they. Actually, to put it honest, that's all the kind of music they make. You know, they might make a few songs about the projects and stuff like that. You know, but I mean, it's just an oversaturated market. That's it's hard because everybody wants to make the next Life's a Bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It take a nigga who really there's a reason why that's considered the best song of all time by some people. It take a nigga who really know what he doing. That song by Nas and AZ, shout out to brother AZ, God bless him. There's a like it take a nigga, that song is the equivalent of a nigga being a first round pick in the NFL draft. And everybody can write like that, bro.
I just wanted King Disagreeable to hear this, because the project that I'm working on goes against all these hood niggas bullshit. And you like the third or fourth hood nigga that I asked these questions to that got the same exact answers of all hood rappers. We talking about all over the country here, east, south. It don't matter. It don't matter. They all are in a box like a hamster wheel. You know?
Top of that, you gotta understand too. A lot of niggas only doing this for the bitches, bro.
Yo,
You
that's
know?
what that Naga said. That Naga said, because ain't no pussy involved in the other way. I didn't really get it.
Well, I mean, in the projects, in the hood, in wherever you might be from, all the attractive women, all the women that look the best, carry themselves the best, might got the best stuff going on, they go to two people: the dope boys, local musicians, rappers. But they get first dibs on all the most attractive women.
But your homies, my homies, will listen to the Kevin Gates dance song and be happy with it, but they won't participate in music like that.
Teach his own.
To what avail?
My only answer to that is this, bro. I mean, that's the simplest form of music there is just make some dance music. Like I said before, Kevin Gates became famous off dance music. You may not know this, but Kevin Gates, before he became the rapper,
why won't your homies and my homies do it though?
Because they know it's not going nowhere, and they probably should do that, and maybe just to stay relevant. You feel what I'm saying? Like, just to stay relevant, they probably should do that shit, but they don't want to do it because they don't want the stigma of, oh man, all you do, oh man, your rap shit, play it out, bro. Ain't nobody listen to that shit. You know what I'm saying?
So hold on. That was a great point you made right there. Because one thing that we said about, say, rapping about presidents and stuff like that, they are concerned about what the hood gonna say about them. So you made a good point.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm coming from perspectives again. I'm a music person. That's my thing. I can take you back a long, long time when it comes to music, especially where I'm from. But I can tell you.
Hold on. I'm sorry to cut you off, but I gotta address this nigga. Y'all old, no one dancing no more. I was the last generation. It only lasted longer in Miami because the Caribbean and Latin communities. I disagree.
I dance.
I disagree.
I dance.
What I will say is this: people are not dancing together. People are dancing at like cookouts and family functions, stupid shit, no club shit. You know what I mean? At least in New York.
That Southern Soul is taking over. That Southern Soul.
Yeah.
Hey, but can I say something real quick? Just a little with the hip hop, like the music for the ladies and the dancing. I'll say this because my music was De La Soul, Tribe Called Quest, Jungle Brothers. They was making that kind of music. And then you had another type of rap on the scene. You had the Ghetto Boys, the NWA, Above the Law. And I think that De La Soul shit did us a disservice because because you know we listening to this Bonita Applebum shit and all of this My Buddy and all this simp shit. Because I was a grown man when I heard my man from Ghetto Boys, I Ain't No Gentleman. And I'm like, man, that's the shit.
Willie
That was
D.
at the same time, Willie D. And that was at the same time, the complete opposite type of flow. So, I mean, it's kind of, I'm just saying, like, I think I agree in a way with my man right here, but I think that dance music and that love music and all that that what we was listening to when I was growing up, I think that shit did a few of us a disservice, and I think that's why you got this conversation that you got today with you know, this alpha male and brothers and simping for chicks and shit like that. We was listening to the wrong kind of music.
Well, let me ask you some questions.
Yeah. We should have been listening to Willie D.
Nah, let me ask you some questions. See, because
no, sir, I'm not gonna lie to you.
You stuck. Hold on. You stuck somewhere. See, that hip hop is dead. You gotta. That's over, son.
Which one? The Willie D?
No, sir, I ain't gonna lie to you,
That's
partner.
what's out
Say
now.
Will. Say cuz. I ain't gonna lie to you, sir. Willie D. I don't know if you keep up with Mr. Willie D. He from out Houston. I'm not gonna lie to you. Mr. Willie D. A lot of what he rapped about, he don't live by that. I'll leave it
Oh yeah,
there.
he
I'm not gonna
recanted.
talk
I
back.
know he recanted.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You sound like a very intelligent person, and I'm gonna tell you like this. Sir, because you sound like you probably might not saying you old. Sound like you my elder. Check this out. I'm the kind of person. I'm very black and white. I can only take at face value what you rap about. If you rap about that, and I find out you may not be telling the truth, everything's a lie. That's how I live. That's how I live. I mean, that's just how I am.
You lying to me in my face.
That's what I'm saying. No, I'm
lying.
saying if you rap like that and I find out an inkling is not true, everything's a lie.
Well, that's because they was see, that's because they were conscious. Because you had a lot in those days, you had a lot of the Nation of Islam influence, like Ice Cube. Ice Cube was Ice Cube straight from the, you know, what he was saying and shit. But then when he put out his own album, it started getting more conscious, as compared to when he dropped with NWA. But and you had the same kind of influence with Ghetto Boys, because and Willie D said that, he said it in one of the interviews that he wanted to stop performing that I forgot which joint it was about the bitches, and they were in the crowd like, yo, we want to hear that shit. The bitches with the females was like, yo, we want to hear that shit.
Bald head hoes.
And he was having some. Right, he was conflicted about performing the song, but then when he had to perform it because they wanted to hear that. So he was like,
man. See, the reason why we having this conversation in all reality, Bernie, was to get some honest opinions. Now, I wish King Disagreeable was up here so he could understand that, you know, he can help brothers understand the setup that I put out. See, what I'm trying to showcase is that there's open lanes for hip hop that black people are even too stupid to try to go through. They would rather stay on the hamster wheel of hip hop, dying in dead hip hop at that. See, dead hip hop is trying to still think that bars are winning. And those rappers that think that bars are winning are too scared to go to battle rap and see if their bars can really win. So it's a real hamster wheel of hip hop. And I'm trying to show King Disagreeable and you niggas that a left lane, a different lane, a different something. It don't matter whether it's dancing or not dancing. For the most part, anything other than what the fuck them niggas are doing will gain. May not be the most exposure in the world, but it will gain more exposure than all hood rappers.
if they rap about dancing,
huh? It don't gotta
if
be
they
about
rap about dancing.
I mean, the thing is, I'm talking about hood
But
niggas.
you got that. But you got that, Prince. You got the Jersey. You got the Jersey club. That's all they do is rap about dancing.
No, you're missing my point. Do you know any rappers that's trying to get on?
Nah, not personally. I'm sure I got some people. I got a couple people in Connecticut. Yeah. I got a couple people that trying to get
you got
They on too locally. They on. Their music is hitting locally.
Right. You got to understand, like, we talking about from a nigga trying to get on perspective. And that's a real struggle out here, because everybody has the same strategy.
What you gonna make? Because you got the Jersey and the Philly club. That's dance.
No,
I
but
mean,
I think this disagreeable worded it better. They just want to rap. They don't want to be entertainers.
Heard you clear. Yeah, that makes sense.
Like when you talk about niggas that's trying to get on.
Well, then you need an LL because that was LL. LL was an entertainer.
See, but you keep going to known people. I'm trying to keep you in hood people that you might have known that's trying to.
There's none.
Hold on.
I don't see no energy like that.
Hold on. That got a buzz locally. And I'm trying to say to you, like, do you think if they went to one of those protests, they would get more exposure than the shit that they're doing now? That's all I was saying.
Went to a why would got to a protest? Do what?
King Disagreeable. This the second nigga, him and BT laughed at me when I said that. You see that, King Disagreeable? And I take that into consideration. Is that a laughable offense to go to a protest and try to get exposure with your hip hop?
Shit, the baby did that. He doing some shit now for the girl on the train.
He doing some little puss ass shit because he know in about a year he be on loving hip hop. His love, you know what I'm saying? He doing a protest for a nigga who killed somebody thinking he's funny. Thinking he's conscious. Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
No, man, he's your typical East, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you could call him an East Coast nigga.
I know more like because I consider New York Northern East Coast, so y'all okay. But North Carolina, Virginia niggas, man, that's the kind of shit they do. They do shit like that.
Niggas is grimy.
They do shit like that. North Carolina, Virginia, South Carolina, New Jersey, all them niggas, bro.
Damn.
Like, they do shit like that. They don't think before they do shit. They just do shit. Because the thing is with them, it's all about pleasing the bitches. It ain't about just, I don't know, bro. Like when I seen that shit for the first time, I'm like, I'm praying to Christ. I'm praying to God, maybe, just maybe, I'm misinterpreting this. Then I'll watch a little bit more of the video. I'm like, yeah, this dude, this nigga's exactly who I thought he was. This nigga retarded.
Oh shit.
Forgive me.
Hey, I ain't hear nothing about that shit.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, I mean, he's part of the crowd of people who saying that shit fake. I'm like, yeah, fake like y'all gangster resume.
Dang. That's crazy.
My apologies, Bernie.
Hey.
Nah, you good. You know what I think may happen, and this is just me thinking out loud. Hip hop may have to become so artificial, such as what they doing now with AI, and then they bringing back old like legends that's dead, putting lyrics on them and whatnot. I think they did some shit with Michael Jackson rapping some shit. I think that it's going to have to become so artificial that it pretty much has to become reinvented, because I mean we rapped about everything. We've even rapped in different languages. We have Bone Thugs and Harmony, Outkast. Like you could pretty much say that they damn near rapped in a different language. Twister. We done rapped about gang culture. They shut that down. We done rap consciously. They shut that down. The dancing. You know what I mean? Like, I think that it may have to become artificial to the degree where we just disassociate ourselves from it, and then it's like reborn. Because I think, like what you said earlier, like NBA YoungBoy is the future, and it's like once that's done, because like you said, hip hop's not an old man; it's a young man sport. What is NBA YoungBoy gonna do once he hits 30, 35? You know, like the age is 2 Chainz. You know,
If he lives that long.
yeah. So I think that it has to become a little bit artificial. And not just thinking out loud, because I don't know what else you could do with hip
No,
hop.
I actually agree with you saying. Besides to disassociate yourself away from it, I actually agree with you from a somewhat artificial or other type of style, and in a sort of a rebirth. I do agree with that.
Because we don't have, you know what I think about our musical geniuses. Like, who would you consider a musical genius? You know what I mean? Like, are we still producing musical geniuses?
I mean,
Not the
you got
right
people
way.
like J. Cole, but he's not entertaining enough. J. Cole is a good rapper. Early J. Cole had some bops, but the problem is, like early J. Cole from the early to late 2000s, he was a guy who was a rare conscious rapper who also had some good bops, right? And then you got Kendrick Lamar, but the problem with Kendrick Lamar, he's become totally a commercial. So you got guys like that.
Would you consider Ye a musical genius?
Yeah. Pharrell is very commercial. He's not really a genius. He just does what he's told. Old Ye is probably one of the greatest rappers of all time, if you ask me. I mean, old Kanye is an icon of the industry, if you ask me. Old Kanye, college dropout Kanye is one of the greatest rappers of all time. But the problem is, you know, times change, and I think that he's probably lost his penmanship a little bit.
Penmanship.
So when I say musical genius, right? This what comes to mind. Like I was watching this Thriller documentary, and the dance instructor, he was talking about how his experience working with Michael Jackson, and he said that he's in the dance school 24/7, 7 days a week, 7 days a week, with people who paid thousands of dollars to practice and learn and train how to dance. And he said Michael Jackson can just walk up in here and pick up the rhythm and the beat like a born natural. You get what I'm saying? Like you had people in there training 24/7, and he said Mike can just pop up from shooting a music video, whatever the hell he was doing, recording in the studio, run to the dance studio to do the choreography for the Thriller video at that time, and catch the beat without without all of the 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 takes, like the people there. So like he was saying, like, yo, that's something you just can't. He said that's just a natural. He's a natural. So
it's the equivalent of like Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning can pick up a playbook and learn that thing in 15 minutes. A playbook the size of a Bible. Just look through it, look at it. Next thing you know, he operating your offense by the next day. That's it. Just
So
you know what I'm saying?
Right. So who can we get one of those? Will one of those come? What do we have one now? Or if not, will we ever see that again in hip hop? That's when
you gotta understand. You gotta understand. They took the instruments out of the schools, B. They took the bands out of the school.
Ooh, that's deep.
They made dancing like some paid thing. You can't just dance in school anymore as part of the band and all the fly shit. It's so different.
Hey, that's like sports. Remember, we used to be natural grown out in the field. Now they got these 7-on-7s. They got AAU. Everybody's training from 5 years old. Remember, but back all the greats, they just was on the field. On Saturdays, you know how playing tackle football are on the court, just getting it in with
And they still got
whatever kind of
banned,
kicks on
and
with
they
ripped
still got
jeans.
banned. But now you got to pay for it. And who got the money to pay
That's what I'm
$400 to
saying.
see it?
Yes.
You got to pay. You got to pay for. You got to pay. You got to pay hundreds of $1,000 just for the instrument, and then a couple more $100 just for the class. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
It just used to be in the school.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I was in the band before I played ball, and I played ball, and I was in the band.
Right.
And my instrument was given to me by the school.
Right.
You know.
All of ours was. It was part of the shit, B.
You know, like, but
everybody had the opportunity to be a musical genius and read music and everything.
This will be a very untalented group of people we have in the coming years. There's a very untalented, very unmotivated group of people we're about to have in the coming years.
Because of things like instruments.
You know,
man.
yeah, man. Like, and on top of that, not being raised with a daddy in the household who's gonna implore you to be disciplined and stick with stuff and not quit. Not having a daddy in the household to really show you how to be disciplined, and when stuff don't go right in your favorite hobby, to not just quit. Or maybe somebody might be a little naturally better than you. Instead of just packing it up and go home, just practice and just see if you can try to get as close to them as you possibly can. You don't got that in the household. All you got is a bunch of people being raised by just their mama, and then mama gonna teach them, it's okay, baby. You don't got to do it if you don't want to do it.
All right, my niggas, I gotta get up out of here. I gotta get up out of here, Bernie. I gotta get up out of here. I mean, I wanted to I wanted to tell y'all niggas about my new project and stuff.
Hey, yo, before you go, can we hear the hello? Because we don't hear that no more. When the gladiator come in, we don't hear the hello no more.
Yeah, man. I switched my little hours or whatever the case is. But I definitely want to let you niggas know about my new project. So maybe I can't get off just yet.
Prince, you got social media?
With my new project, I will, but right now, it's all I got.
I got something to show you in regards to a YouTuber you've talked about before. And this particular YouTuber, he been doing some funny style type of stuff, and I wanted to get your reaction on it if possible.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, particular YouTuber you've been talking about a lot is always talking about a certain topic that don't make no sense, because if he's not associated with that, why is it always a topic on his show? And it's like every single show he has is about this, and it don't make no sense because it's always about this. And the problem is, if you're not associated with that, why is this always your topic?
Because
in some way, shape, or form?
he said he wants to be the villain. He wants to be the villain of the rainbow community.
Well, I got news for you. I don't meet too many non-rainbow people who want to be associated, because if you're a villain, what does that mean? It means you're associated with them, right?
I don't know why you want to have any association with this shit.
You know,
like when the Charlie Kirk dude came, when the Charlie Kirk shit came out, the nigga did a whole lot. He did a whole live stream about yo, the nigga gay and all. I was like, yo, what's up with this nigga? Yo,
it's like why yeah, why was that? Why was he can't stop.
I was like, look at this nigga. I leave a nigga alone. He's still like, yo, I want to make sure niggas know that nigga was gay and all this other shit. I was like,
oh man, like he was reaching, man. Pause. Like he was reaching.
I like niggas was trying to talk him off of it. He was like, nah, we wanted to be known that this was like some rainbow sniper. I was like,
no, man. Like, yeah, man. And I had to call him out. People was calling him out about it, and they were just saying, like, bro, like, literally straighten him out.
They was trying to say, yo, bro, just get off of that. They was trying to like change the subject. he was like, hell no. He was like, yeah.
No, we got to talk about this rainbow shit.
We got to talk about this gay shit. I was like,
yeah.
see, I said, I was like, see, this is the reason I can't fuck with these niggas, man.
Yeah, man. You know, I don't know, but I'm gonna catch y'all boys later. Say, Bernie. Pray you get home safely, man.
That was one of the
Likewise.
That was one of the reasons why I was like, yo, I'm not even fucking with this nigga no more, because this is just too much gay shit. Like, this shit is out of control, my nigga.
Yeah,
I've never seen a man like that.
Yeah, man. It's like, bro, it's like he wants to. I don't know, man. Let me stop. I'm gonna catch y'all later.
Want to fuck all there is like sprouts though. Like
there you go, Bernie. All right.